Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Just wanted to go over something with you guys real quick. It's motherfucking Spring Fever on PlayStation right now, and I did just say motherfucking because it's that exciting right now. As you see here, we have the first game, Helldivers. I already currently have Helldivers going on. If you don't know what Spring Fever is, here's a little quick overview. Every week there's going to be like some kind of like indie game coming out for the next little while. We see here there's lots of them. And each week that they come out on sale for 10% off. That's the sale part of the Spring Fever sale. So if you're interested in any of these games, make sure you check them out on the week and day that they come out, so on and so forth. Usually on a Tuesday. I'm pretty sure all these games come out on a Tuesday because that's when game release happens. But I am already currently playing through a series on Helldivers. So I was pretty much doing this video to make sure you guys are aware that this is going on and that you should check it out. Because Helldivers is a really fun game. I've been enjoying it a lot. Expect more gameplay up on my channel in the future. If you haven't seen that already on my channel, make sure to go check that out. But part of the deal here is I want to see if you guys want to see me play any of these other games here. So what we also have is next week, starting on Tuesday the 10th of March, we're going to have Hotline Miami 2. Wrong number. I played the original Hotline Miami, enjoyed it a lot. If you guys want to see gameplay of that, make sure to let me know down below. If you want to see a full walkthrough or so on and so forth, we'll have the trailer play for here for a little bit, a few seconds. I apologize that it's really small, probably on your screen, but it's Hotline Miami in the background. Anyway, I don't know what else I need to really say about Hotline Miami. It's a top-down, like, you only can get shot once, but like everybody else dies pretty easily too, type of situation. I don't know. It's got its own little vibe to it. It's set in the early 90s now instead of the 80s, like the original Hotline Miami. But you can, if you can kind of see the trailer, you just go around killing people in a very graphic, 8-bit kind of style game. It's fucking amazing. Okay, I'm probably gonna play it. So you guys let me know if you want to see some gameplay of that. We also got Jamestown Plus here. This will come out March 17th. Jamestown Plus is an old school, like top-down arcade shooter game. The trailer's playing here in the background, but it's not too significant. I can pretty much explain it. You fly a little plane, right? You have different characters and stuff, and you shoot forward, and then things shoot at you. How many times did you guys play this back in the arcade? You know, all the time back in the day. And that's what I was always digging into too. 1 to 4 player co-op, as it says there on the screen of the trailer. If you can't read it, I'll say it for you. But yeah, exactly. So if you guys want to see some gameplay of that, make sure to let me know. I will pick it up and I'll do some gameplay for you. You know. I'm not too big in it because I got so much other stuff going on. I got Helldivers going on already. Hotline Miami 2 is going to be coming out. And then next week, speaking of arcade things, we got Metal Slug 3. If you don't know what Metal Slug 3 is, it's a game that came out like a long time ago. So it is kind of a re-release. You guys could be like, maybe gamers as old as I am can maybe get nitpicky. I'm not nitpicky with this type of thing, but they can get nitpicky where they'd be like, I played this game like 10 years ago or whatever the fuck. I don't want to play it again. Why do I have to pay for it again? Because it's on your PlayStation 4, kids, and it's really awesome. It's a side-scrolling shooter. It's like the original shooter, like one of the original shooter games back in the day, Metal Slug, and you know, it's very cartoony and arcadey. It is very fun. It has co-op, and I'll definitely be playing some of this. Let me know again for this game if you'd like to see more. This is like, you might end up leaving a long comment saying like, these are all the games I want to see. But then again, March 31st, which is also my birthday. If you want to, you know, send me something for my birthday, let me know, and I'll get a hold of it. I'll send you my address or something. You can totally hook me up with some stuff. But on my birthday, we have this game, Axiom Verge. Axiom Verge is a Metroidvania type of game. If you know what that means, it's a side-scroller puzzler kind of. You have a lot of combat going on, but it's like an open world side-scrolling game in the 2D fashion, and it has that same old school style to it or whatever. And it's a really good. I've heard lots of good things about Axiom Verge, right? Like it's supposed to be like a super great game. I don't know personally myself. I've never been huge into Metroidvania type of games, but I did play through Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. I mean, I never played through the original Metroid. Now, don't leave the video. Don't hate me, but I'm just saying like that's where the name comes from. Obviously, a game like the original Metroid, and Super Metroid and all that stuff. But yeah, it should be interesting. Once again, let me know if you want to see any of that. On the first week of April 7th, we have Bastion coming out. Bastion is kind of like, if you play Transistor, which because you probably have, because Transistor was a free game on PlayStation Plus last month in February. You may not. It made by the same people that made Transistor, and it has the same kind of visual style, but it has like no story relevance to it. But it's essentially the same kind of game. You know, like a top-down hack-slash RPG. I don't know. I'm trying to use my descriptive words here, and it's so tough to describe these things. It's like I'm not giving these things enough credit. But anyway, Bastion will be coming out the first week of April. You guys let me know if you want to see more of that. I'm definitely picking that game up because my fiance really badly wants to play it. She enjoyed Transistor a lot. I personally haven't even got to Transistor yet. I've just heard good things about this game, as well as Transistor. They're made by the same people. They're really similar, but hopefully if you guys want to check that out, you make sure to let me know, and I will get the gameplay up for you. We also have the next week after that, April. We're in April now. April 14th, we have Titan Souls. Titan Souls is going to play a really long trailer here. I've watched all these trailers because I want to have some information for you guys. But Titan Souls is kind of like a puzzle game. It's a top-down, I don't know how many times I said top-down already, but a top-down puzzle game, but it takes place in like a combat puzzle where it's like an old-school like Legend of Zelda style game where you have a big open world and you kind of go exploring and stuff, but you fight enemies, but the only enemies you fight are bosses. And you can only take one hit, but the bosses only take one hit. Well, not necessarily one hit, but like... And it should be kind of fun. If you guys are interested in that, make sure to let me know and I'll get some gameplay out for you. Obviously, between now and the time that this game comes out. And in the final week of Spring Fever 2015, we have Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight's been a game that's been out on PC and I think Nintendo 3DS for about a year now, but it's finally coming to PlayStation. Shovel Knight is a side-scrolling platform combat game. As you can kind of see there, you're Shovel Knight and you go around hitting things with the shovel and saving the girl and all that other kinds of stuff, you know, nobility and all that stuff. But if you guys want to see some of that gameplay, let me know and I will definitely hook it up. Like you see there, you can fight a fucking dragon, you're stabbing it in the head. Yeah, cool stuff, and I'm down for all this. If you guys want to, if enough of you want to see any of these games, I'll definitely upload it to my channel as soon as possible. Well, as soon as it comes out, right, obviously. If you know, maybe need a reminder once the videos come out, I'll make maybe little videos later. It's really important that you guys let me know what you want to see, because that's what I want to provide for you. I don't want to make videos with stuff that you're not going to watch, and I don't want to, you know, just like miss something that you do want to watch, right? Like if you guys really want to see Shovel Knight, for example, or any of these other games, you have to let me know, because I might just play it by myself otherwise. Like I might play Hotline Miami 2 all the way through by myself, but if you guys are like, I want to see it, then I'll put it up there for you. Other than that, I think I pretty much covered it. It's a sale. They're all 10% off the first week, so that means you got to pick them up right away. But I mean, they're generally indie games, right? So they're like 20 bucks, 15 bucks, something like that. So 10% means you're either paying like 18 or like what, like 10% off 15. I'm not trying to do math right now, okay? I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to use. See, there's only so many parts of my brain right now, and one of the part of the brain is like the one that spews bullshit, and not necessarily that I'm just spewing bullshit to you. It's the one that talks ad nauseum and never ends up in the conversation or whatever. But I'm going to end the conversation now because I'm calling the video. I think I've covered it enough. You guys make sure to let me know which one of these games you'd like to see on my channel with gameplay in the future. And expect more hard overs in the future. If you haven't checked out my series so far, make sure to go back and check that out. If you're new to my channel, the best way to make sure that you catch all of these videos is to subscribe. But also make sure to hit the like button down below. If, you know, even if you don't subscribe, but I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. I'm just going to put that out there. But if you really can't subscribe for whatever reason, like you're a hater or something, hate subscribing or whatever, you hit that like button, and that like button will let me know that you appreciated this video, and that way I can do more things like this in the future where I can announce more sales, talk about the games, and like give all my professional input, because I'm a professional video game player. I don't know if you know this. I'm not like MLG or nothing, but I'm a professional video game player. It's what I do for a living. Other than that, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to have a good rest of your day or whatever time it may be, and I'll see you in all the rest of these videos that I'm going to make.